we wanted to get together today because we've been having some phone calls recently with investors that have, not surprisingly, been different than some of the ones toward the end of last year, mid last year, because now we have a lot of people coming to us and wanting to talk about, what they're going to be doing this year. And a lot of people are saying, I want to invest in 2023. Maybe that's 6 months, 9 months, 12 months down the road. And so what have you been hearing from people just in regards to their plans for real estate in 2023 so far? And what are your thoughts on what they've said so far?
I mean, I think kind of the same as what you just said is a lot of, investors are like, okay, we want to create a plan. We want to see what we want to do. Is turnkey right for us? Do we want to do it ourselves? It's really just figuring. I mean, I think there's always a right time. I don't think there's ever a wrong time to get into it. But I think at this point, it's kind of like that resolution of okay, and I'm going to get a rental property and it's going to be perfect and fully rented and a great return and all the things. It's kind of like all the people I see in the gym right now where we'll see where that's at and see if it shakes out. But I think for investors, a lot of people are coming with plans that they're looking and versus a plan of let's start taking some action, which I think is with or without us, just a good thing. When you're ready, let's go. And I know you'll always be fully ready, but I think it's, just helping you get there.
Yeah. And I like to tell people too, I mean, you have to plan these things ahead of time. And the first step, like we always tell people, is just the pre-approval process. And the pre-approval process actually makes you get your stuff together, actually makes you turn it in, and it's good for 120 days. So, whether it kicks you in the butt or not and jumpstarts you into actually taking place, you've got a good lead in to it. So, I mean, even if you're thinking, summer of 2023, I'm going to get into it. Well, you could get pre-approved in February and be ready for a summer of 22 purchase. But just knowing 2023, sorry, I haven't changed my years in my head. But just knowing you have this letter from a lender saying we will give you money, that changes things.
Yeah. Yeah. It gets you ready to go. And the thing is that, a common question, Adam, I don't know if you've heard this, but where are rates going to go? You don't know. I don't know. I say I don't know every time. Listen,
up, down, or flat, one of the three.
Exactly. It's always interesting in talking to newer investors where they're like, I'm just going to wait till the rates go down. We don't know that. So, I mean, if they went back up, would you be upset? Were you ready to buy because you're waiting for rates to go back down? So I think it's just, again, just figuring out, are you ready? And then what do you want to do? And do you want to take action? And the rates are going to be what the rates are going to be. And it's just what it is.
Yeah. And when rates go down, are prices going to be the same? Who knows? If you're waiting for prices to crash, are they going to crash? Who knows? If the prices do crash, will the interest rates skyrocket again? Who knows? We don't know what's, like you're saying, we don't have a crystal ball. And even if we did, it would probably just be a magic 8-ball that says ask later or something like that along those lines. So it is
those magic 8-balls. Those are so fun. Yeah, exactly. Ask, tell me more. Maybe.
It's murky. It's murky, people out there.
Yeah.
So